Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sparks Plays Minecraft. My name is Sparks, of course, and as you can tell I have not recorded in a little while because I'm struggling with my intro. So apparently ZaCloud has been online and she has... Oh my god! Apparently she's built a restaurant, been very busy on the server. I just got back from London. This is a... wow! Okay. Wow. Muchas, amazing. 14 health. Have a health potion. This is really nice. That's what what you wanted the pods all for. ZaCloud. Streaks of dried blood in the corner here. You might want to get a mop. Wow, it's like a sun and a moon sort of thing. She's kind of slightly eclipsed my flesh shop. I really like the use of podzol as glowstone. It's really nicely done. Got a dark spot here though, I think. No, no dark spot. I think I'm just trying to find fault. Actually... wait, the lighting's up there, which means this is a mob spawning space. Just gonna put a torch there, and there. It says 8, but it's actually 7. Right. Because I mean the mobs don't bother me too much, but ZaCloud seems to get killed by them a lot. Awesome. Did she say something? Oh yeah, those are parking lines. Couldn't find anything else thin enough in Minecraft. I see your problem. I am parked. Anyway, let's go have a look inside because this looks pretty good. Day-night buffet, eat in or take out. Wow. God, I go away for a day and this happens. Sorry, no cookies due to cocoa bean shortage. Yep. Baked goods, whole milk, ice water. Ooh, nice. Whole milk. Wow. I'm standing on the table. I'm sorry, ZaCloud. And wow, this is just crazy. What you got cooking? Somebody has... this is... I think this is beginning to become a typical thing with ZaCloud, where she'll be very quiet and do nothing for a couple of weeks because she's too busy or tired or whatever, and then suddenly she'll just explode everywhere and there'll be ZaCloud on the walls. Yeah, it looks amazing. You need some prices. Unless it's free, that'd be pretty awesome. I got my own steak though. I got my own takeaway steak. I would eat it in your face, but I'm full. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't mock you. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, I don't think I do have mail. I think that's still the stuff that I'm supposed to take with me to the Mesa for last week's episode. Yeah, it is. But this is your chance to make muchas things or something. Oh, whoa! How much is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. Where did the flesh come from? There were only 3 diamonds in there, and I'm currently offering 1 diamond for 2 stacks. So that's 1, 2, 3. So there's... somebody has given me... I owe somebody a diamond, basically. a diamond and a half. Almost a diamond and a half. Well, that's 2 stacks more than you took diamonds. I'll get you another one. she's too good to us. She spoils us, really. She's like that lady who just gives you sweets every time you see her. Alright. The other thing I wanted to look at today, once I've gotten the diamond for ZaCloud, is I wanted to load world load. I could probably take the flesh with me, couldn't I? Yep. I want to go look at the gold farm. I don't think we've shown it working, but I have the next 3 days off because it's Easter, the Easter holiday, and I thought, great, I can get some stuff done, and it turns out that, well, Crazy Man wants me to make a rail between the hub and the mesa, which I think is a very sensible idea, but it's going to take a lot of work. And considering we have a gold farm, I'm going to try and make most of the rails powered rail, which uses gold rather than iron, just because we have a lot. I do have some iron on me, but, you know, and that way it'll be a lot faster as well. Because in the update, the snapshot, which this server currently isn't on, the minecarts go a heck of a lot faster now. They can go really fast on rails, so that's going to be awesome. It should really cut down our journey time. They go faster than horses, faster than speed potions. It's going to be incredible. So I'll see you in a second. So I had an efficiency 3 pick and an unbreaking 3 pick that's nearly dead, and it only costs 19 levels to repair. I'll do that because I was using my fortune pick to dig in the last ALP episode just because I was out of digging picks, so it's not perfect, but it'll do. So I've gotten a ton of sticks and redstone. I had to look up the recipe for powered rail, and I do have quite a lot of gold myself. Most of this is from mining. I think maybe half a stack is from the gold farm. So I'm going to leave this here for now. We're going to go and try and use that to... I'm going to see how easy or how time consuming it's going to be to get... What is that? 9 stacks? 3... No. 8. Randomly 8 stacks. We're going to try and make 8 stacks of powered rail, which probably isn't going to be enough to get to the mesa. I could probably work it out how far, how many... But I can't be bothered to maths today, so never mind. I've just realised how much glowstone there is in that design. Whoa, she must have had a lucky stint in the glowstone hunting job. She's retreated back to where she knows. Actually, apparently she's done some other work over there as well. Let's go look at that, since we have to give her the diamond. Things are looking sort of different over here. I've not been over here in a while. What have we got? Oh, okay. A chicken farm? That is a very annoying clicking noise. Sheeps. With wool. Oh my god, look at all that. She's just mental. Very, very speedy. Why are there chickens down here? Top stock eggs, bottom stock breed and butcher. Ah. There we go. That's a very loud clicking noise. Cool, we got the cows as usual, the wheat. Very good, very good. Let's go throw some diamonds at her. Alright, well here we are at the zombie pigman farm. We've done a little bit of work on it off camera. Actually, we did quite a bit, I think, really, since you last saw it. So there's a base platform here, which catches the materials. And then there's a ghast up there. Okay. Let's take him out carefully. And then up here, the pigmen spawn, and you shoot them. Anyone who's watched Skyblock will know exactly... So one hit kill. Tier? I think it's just gunpowder, I think. We'll leave it. And then the pigmen do a wonderful job of killing themselves for you. Isn't that lovely? It's just fantastic. There we go. And then we carefully avoid falling to our own deaths. I do have feather boots on, so I should probably survive that fall. But just only just about. That was quite a small load, actually. I've seen more pigment up there. I think if we hang around up here a little bit, it'll be better. So that gives us 8 nuggets. Great. So not quite 1 ingot. They do just drop like that as well. Has scared me a couple of times. So, I don't know. I'm going to hang around here a little bit and we'll see what happens. Yes! 6 more and we can make some powered rail. Ouch. 33? See, that's more like it. See that, guys? Our first powered rail. Oh, man. There are 2. Well, hey, guy. Okay, well, I've been up here for maybe half an hour, and I have just about reached 18 powered rail. This is not quite as enterprising as I thought it would be in terms of gold production, so I may have to rethink this slightly and maybe go for some ordinary iron rails as well. Got quite a few gas tiers though, and the rotten flesh is looking good. If you took the DNA from every cell in your body and laid them end to end, they would stretch to the sun and back about 600 times. If you take all of the powered rail that I created from that gold farm and laid them end to end, you would get about 24 meters. So, we're actually just off the edge of the hub. The mesa is something like 15,000 blocks that way. I think we've got a lot of work ahead of us. This is sort of a main rail line though. I think I mentioned this last episode in that it goes to the fortress, it goes to the mesa, and it goes to the podzol forest. And there's probably a few other useful biomes along the way. So I think it should be a fairly grand line when it's done. The problem is it's so long that any sort of decoration is just going to be crazy, crazy big. So I'm not really sure what to do, but the priority I think is just getting a rail down. So yeah, it's going to be a big project and not one I'm going to be doing on camera. Let's go do something else. Ah, the sweet smell of an experiment. Okay, so I'm currently in the new snapshot in my test world, and I wanted to know with the new high-speed minecarts, because in the snapshot these minecarts are a lot faster. They've been sped up, so they can go really, really fast. I'm curious to see what sort of combination of powered rails we should be using. So I've got several identical tracks. They're 300 blocks long, but they've got different levels of powered rail. There's more combinations than this, but basically what I've done is this one's all powered rail, though this is every other, this is every 3rd, every 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Sounds like a really weird sound to me now. But yeah, I'm basically using the power of editing and things like that. We're going to write down each of these tracks at the same time. I'm planning to sort of play them all on the screen at the same time for you, and then we will see how fast they are in comparison to each other. It's not a perfect experiment because I haven't accounted for 300 blocks is a good example, but there is an acceleration time which I don't know about, so it'll serve to sort of indicate what sort of level of powered rails we need to get maximum speed. So without further ado, here's the results. curiouser and curiouser. So, looking at those results, it looks like, and I'm quite surprised by this, that there is a speed difference between a powered rail every single block and a powered rail every other block. Which means that really the more powered rail after the update, when the update happens, and obviously we'll be using the rail then, the more powered rail you have, the faster you go. There's no limit other than obviously you can't have more than one powered rail per block. But so I guess that means that the more powered rail, the better. Which means a lot of gold gathering. It'd be really handy if we had an automatic gold farm from Jake or something. But well. I do have some gold myself that I could contribute towards that cause, but definitely not enough to go 15,000 blocks. I should probably work out how much gold we would need. I'm kind of tempted to work that out now. I might work that out now. I'm going to work it out now. See you in a second. That isn't now. Well, I'm back in the creative world. I had an idea, and that idea turned into a redstone contraption. So I may not be a math magician, or a, what does Crazy Man call it, a numberologist, and I have a basic grasp of physics, but I do know that speed can be calculated by doing distance divided by time. And I realised I could do that in Minecraft, because I'm kind of curious to see if we can calculate exactly how long it's going to take us to get to the mesa with different speeds. So I'm going to measure our speed on these different tracks to work out what's going on. So I've got 3 scoreboard variables. One's called speed, which is our final calculation. We've got distance, which is linked to the scoreboard stat distance, centimeter by minecart. So as I travel on a minecart, that'll rise. And then I've got a time variable, which is constantly rising, and it's marked as time since death. So what we do is we start by setting speed to 0, and then first we set speed to distance. This is all this is doing here. It's setting speed to distance because of the way that we have to do it in Minecraft, because it's a bit limited with operators. And after we've set speed to distance, we do speed divided by time, or distance divided by time. So speed is now set to distance divided by time, which will show up on the right. And after that, we set distance to 0 and time to 0, so that the calculation can be done again. So since this is milliseconds since last death and centimeters traveled per minecart rather than seconds and meters, it's going to effectively be a little bit more. It's interesting, when you get in, it counts it sometimes. It's going to be a little bit more. So if I press this button now, you can see it rising. That is actually 10 meters per second. It looks like the top speed in Minecraft is 10 meters per second. And we can ride along like this, and it seems to, yeah, it takes a little bit of time to accelerate, but that's all right. And then, oh god, then on the way back, this is the other one. And if you looked at the video earlier, this had the same, this was slightly like a couple of milliseconds slower than the other one, but it is still clocking at 10 meters per second, so it's clearly not all bad. No! Oh, goodness gracious me. What am I doing? I broke something somewhere. It's fine, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, what does this one give us? 70. The acceleration is slower, I notice. We're still getting 10 meters per second, though. So maybe the powered rail isn't giving us that much of a different speed. It's just that it takes us longer to reach that top speed, if that makes sense. So even though it looked like they were slower, it was just that they take longer to speed up, which does seem to be the case. This is handy. Look at that. 80, 93, 99. Yep, still 10 meters per second with the thing. So which means we can do this sort of lesser powered rail stuff, and it's still going to be a negligible difference if we ignore acceleration time. So this next one here is going to be potentially still 10 meters per second. Who knows? 70, 80. It just takes longer to reach top speed. Yep, still going 10 meters per second. What about this one? 50, 70, 80, 90. Okay, so it looks like we don't need to spend as much on powered rail as I thought. I was sort of thinking, oh goodness gracious me, we're going to have to, you know, if we want to get there as quickly as possible, we're going to have to really put out and get lots and lots of powered rail going, but doesn't seem to be the case. It's just that it takes a little bit longer to speed up, in which case we could just put like a line of powered rail right at the start. So, ooh, oh, yep, just at the end there we reached 10 meters per second. So even this technically slowest one is bringing us up to that speed. Okay, well I've added 6 more tracks. They all have a boost at the start now, along there, just to get them approaching full speed but not quite. And then we'll see how they fare along these lines as well. So that initial boost got us up to 94. And we're sort of hovering around, I think we've just about reached 100. Yeah, so 10 meters per second with a little bit of drop. So I'm almost thinking that we might be slightly slowing down between rails now, which might be suggesting that we're almost at the sort of the minimum length we need. Let's try the very last one and see how that does. Okay, so this is the very last one. Let's see what sort of speed we get. So we get up to 90 from that starting boost, and then 93, 94, 95, 94. Yeah, see, we're not going quite at full speed anymore. We seem to be actually dropping almost. Just a little bit dropping. So we're somewhere between these two, I think. Yeah, that one's been at 97 and 98 the whole way. So this is the one with the smallest gap. Hang on, which one was I on just now? Okay, well this one's hovering around 97 the whole way. So we have a winner. This one here. So this track here is the winner, which has a space of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13 unpowered rails between 2 powered rails gives you the highest speed of 10 meters per second with the lowest number of powered rails. Now we know, kids! Now we know. So our tunnel through the nether goes from X29 to X1403. Take those away, you get 1374, and it goes 227 blocks along the Y from 0. So 1374 plus 227 is 1601. Divide that by our speed, which is 10. We get 160.1, which is the number of seconds it'll take us to get there, which is 2.67 minutes or 2 minutes 40 seconds. As for the amount of rails and powered rails, the length of the track is 1601 blocks, and our pattern repeats every 14 blocks, and every 14th has got 13 regular rails and 1 powered rail. So 1601 divided by 14 equals 114. 6 gold makes 6 powered rails, so that's 114 gold. As for the iron, 1601 minus 114 gives us 1487. That's the amount of rails we need. There are 6 iron for 16 rails. So 16 divided by 6 equals 2.7. 1487 divided by 2.7 equals 550 iron, give or take. For context, here's what 114 gold ingots and 550 iron ingots look like. Not too bad. Disclaimer, some figures were rounded. In order to allow Sparks to do maths, the very laws of physics were altered. Pi is no longer 3, and 3 no longer divides perfectly into 10. Luckily, because of quantum and technobabble, everybody thinks the universe has been like this all along. Mathematics is not recommended for people with headaches, under the influence of alcohol, or pregnant women. If you get maths in your eyes, rinse thoroughly with water and call your doctor immediately. Maths is a trademark of Mathco and should not be practiced commercially without a license or numberology degree. I'm hoping that maths was right. Hoping against hope. Because otherwise I'm going to get so much flack for it. But that was a hole in the ground. That was Minecart physics in 1.7. We're back on the server. We're back in 1.7.9. And by 1.7 earlier, I meant 1.8. But, you know, whatever. So this is how much iron and gold I have. Which would actually cover it. I could actually make enough rails and gold to make this rail right now at the maximum efficiency. I could do that, which is all right. Oh, I missed. And speaking of gold, where'd he go? Where'd the piggy go? Da, 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 da. Oh my god, he's gone. Where is he? What? Where did he go? Where? Okay. Well, anyway, I guess I can make it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm really worried about that pigman now. Where's he gone? It's really weird. Anyway, yeah, so I could do it. I think I will. I think I will do it because it's a long journey and it currently takes a lot more than 2 minutes 40 seconds to get there. I did round some of those numbers because they were very long. Like 2.7 was 2.666666666666667 according to my calculator. But there you go. So it won't be exact, but it should be a rough estimate, and I reckon we could do it. So that's that. I still haven't built a house or a storage room. I should do that, and this thing still doesn't have a roof. I keep getting I can't speak today. That thing still doesn't have a roof. I keep getting distracted. So, yeah, thank you for bearing with me on a rather unusual... See, I say rather unusual. I do this a lot now. Thank you for... I hope you enjoyed another regular Sparks Plays Minecraft episode, albeit with a little bit more numberology than usual. It's gotten longer than I thought it would be. As is quite often the case, I've run out of time. So I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao for now.